What's up everyone, John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo here. One of the glaring omissions from the iPhone is the lack of any sort of digital zoom for the camera application. So bring in the App Store, which had an application called Camera Zoom, which I reviewed earlier in the month, and admittedly my review may not have been the nicest in the world. I might have mentioned that you'd be better off spending the 99 cents wiping your butt than buying this app, because quite simply it did not work. It was not 3.0 compatible at all. You opened it up and it would just go back to the home screen. It wouldn't do anything. Well, it's been updated, still 99 cents. So to be fair, I thought that I would do an updated review on the camera zoom and show you how it works. And at least now I can show you it actually doing something instead of just crashing. Let's go ahead and open it up. Loads and you get a pretty simple interface. Let's go ahead and put something in front of this so you can take pictures of. Here's the Palm Trio Pro. So you'll notice that you've got now a zoom bar right across the bottom. And you can, quite obviously, zoom right in. Now what I do like about this is that the fact you can still zoom. If you're using a 3GS, you still get the autofocus if you tap to it. So you tap and it'll still do the autofocus. And you can go ahead and just snap your picture. Go ahead and push that back down. And your pictures will show up right in the bottom left-hand corner that I will launch your pictures sort of digital zoomed up. So let me open that up and show you what it looks like. And I will tell you that a digital zoom definitely does pixelate the images a little bit. It's not bad if you want to zoom in on something and you just realize you're using it with your camera phone. It's not going to be that bad, but don't expect to blow this thing up to poster size and hang it on your wall and expect Ansel Adams type photography, because you're just not going to get it, especially with digital zoom. It is functional and it is usable. Should be all that you should be expecting from this. So let me show you some of the options that we have with the application. So hit the little eye in the corner. Now you can choose the resolution, so 320 by 480. Pictures will be saved with faster and less blurry, so yeah, I want that on. Full screen shutter means you can just tap anywhere on the screen to take pictures. Kind of nice. Ask to save. It'll ask you if you want to save it before taking it into your pictures folder. Full screen slider. Swipe anywhere on the screen to zoom in and out. Kind of neat. And you can determine where you want the slider position. And you can tell a friend and feedback. And it's surprising that the feedback stuff wasn't there the first time around, because it would have been quite bad. And I think that their ratings reflected the poorness of the application and the non-compatibility with 3.0. Now, that may have been Apple's fault not approving it. That may have been the manufacturer's fault for making a bad application. Either way, the end result was an awful user experience. And when you're shopping for applications in the App Store, you expect a positive user experience, or at least you expect to get something functional when you download. So guys, that's it. Just a real quick re-review of Camera Zoom. It's a 99-cent application that I can now say actually works and does function as a camera zoom and fills in sort of one of the holes that the iPhone OS left out. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. For exclusive content, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/John4Lakers. And if you want to learn more about TechnoBuffalo, twitter.com/TechnoBuffalo. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.